great. I'm great. You're the first to join me today on this wonderful first music appreciation class for my den. I've never taught barefoot before. This is going to be interesting. How are things going with you?
They're good.
Good. Everybody at your house staying well, I hope.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. That's good. Well, do you have any questions for me from as far as this first interesting foray?
Not really about the coursework, but about attendance. I did the I don't know what's going on.
No, I can still like hear and see you, so you haven't gone anywhere from me.
Okay. I listened to the lectures that were on Moodle, but as far as attendance, I didn't know about the email thing. So what do I need to do about that?
Okay. Well, this is how attendance is going to work. We have to make contact twice a week. Now, this counts as one of them. You and I are making contact right now, so I'm counting that as your attendance for today. We have to make contact twice a week. Now, I'm going to try to set this up on every Tuesday and Thursday. And you can, join me. If it's not convenient, you can shoot me an email or a text message and just say, I can't make the meeting, but as far as assignments, you can do anything that's on Moodle already. You can go back and do some makeup work if you have any that you need to make up, and those can count. Everything that you do, every contact we make, whether it's through Moodle, text messaging, emailing, or face-to-face like this, counts as one attendance.
Okay.
So, so this is one for this week. Just shoot me an email or a text message or something counting for the second one for the week, and you're good. Okay. But we're going to meet every Tuesday and Thursday, basically about 11 o'clock, and I'm going to be continuing to upload. As I had a bunch more recorded, but for some reason they just won't upload from my phone. So I got to re-record them from a different device. So I'm going to try through this Teams thing. There's a way I can record and upload these. So I'm going to try that. Hopefully I can get the rest of the romantic info uploaded. And then once you're able to do that, I am going to readjust some things as far as what's required and the final. They're telling us that we will give our finals at the normal final exam time, but we may have to give them online. So I'm trying to figure out how that's going to work as far as the music portion and how exactly what I'll have to do. But I've still got a few days, a few weeks to figure that out. So, right. But all the tests from this point on will be open note because obviously there's no, we're not going to meet in class. So, but the romantic test and the American music test I'll give them online. So,
okay.
So we'll deal with that as we get to it. But hopefully, okay, I see that Kim and Allison have joined us. Girls, your microphones are muted. So if you want to talk to us, unmute your mic and then you can join in the conversation. Hope you're doing well. All right, CJ, can you think of any other questions? Allison's unmuted now. Hey, Allison.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing great. Okay, let's see. Kim's unmuted now. Hey, Kim.
Hi, Miss Giddens.
How are you?
I'm all right. I wish I weren't at work.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, this is an interesting time for all of us, I know. Does anybody have either one of you girls have any questions? CJ and I've already talked a little bit.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll reiterate what I just told CJ. I'm going to meet twice a week this way. Now, every meeting that we have, whether it's virtual or it's through a text message or a Moodle message, everything that happens counts as a meeting. So both of you are having credit for one meeting so far this week. If you send me any work online, or if you message me or text me anything, then that counts as another meeting. And I'm going to try to meet every Tuesday and Thursday around this time, hopefully this time is good for everybody. Madeline, you're online, but you're muted. So you want to unmute your microphone so you can talk to us too. And Nola's on now, but you're muted, Nola. So unmute your mic. Every time you message me, every time you text me, or anytime you send me a Moodle, any work or a message through Moodle, that counts as one attendance grade. And today counts as an attendance grade. So I just really need one more contact from you this week to get both of your attendance contacts in. Hey, Jacola, you're online now, but you're muted. So unmute your mic and then you can talk to us too. I'm going to give everybody my cell number, and then that way, if you need to get in touch with me, and for some reason, hey, Kayla, for some reason, you're not able to, meet with us on Teams, or you just need to send me a message. My cell is, everybody got something to write it on or put it into your phone. It's 256 404 1447, and I'll give it again in a little while. Hey, Niles, you're online, but you're muted. So you folks who are muted, if you want to talk to us, you'll have to unmute your mics. Let's see if there may be some more names that have popped up. Okay. That's everybody so far. Hey, Madeline, I see you're unmuted now. All right. I am uploading some more stuff to Moodle as soon as I can. I have about the first 5 maybe parts of the romantic section, 5 or 6 parts. You can listen to my little intros and then listen to the music, and you'll get basically the whole lecture that way. When we get to the romantic test, you can, if you take notes during the lectures, you'll have all of that with you to use during the test, because everything's going to be open note from this point on anyway. If you don't take notes, then you're just relying on your memory. That's fine. They're telling us that our final will go on at the same time as scheduled, but it may be online. So we'll be prepared to do it that way if we have to. I'm going to work on trying to make sure I have the listening portion where you can hear it for the online test, if that's the way we do it. If they are cleared us to go back to campus by then we'll, give it in person, but we'll still have the listening portion, and you'll still have open notes for everything. But we only had a couple of tests left. Romantic and American music is all we have left. So try to listen to those lectures, listen to that music, and be prepared. The test will, I'm going to give an extra week. I have to figure that out when I'll give the romantic test. So that date on that may change a little bit. And I may not give the American music test. It may just be absorbed into the final. Oh, somebody's dog has joined us.
Sorry.
Do any of you have any questions or concerns or anything? There's a lot of makeup work that still can be done. And a lot of you need to go back and look at what you can turn in, and you can email it to me or Moodle message it, or, send me a text or whatever, but there's still a lot of makeup work that does need to be turned in. I am going to adjust, and probably you're going to have a freebie here and there just because of our situation, but you still have a lot of makeup work that needs to be turned in. The concert review, if you're not able to attend a live concert, and probably you're not going to be unless you had already done one. I'm going to look for some things online that you could watch virtually and answer questions. So we may have a concert review through YouTube. PowerPoint, you won't be able to come to class to give those. So you can email me the information. You can email me your PowerPoint. and I will kind of adjust that. You can do those at any time. Go ahead and start working on them and send them to me early if you want to. That'll be fine. Let's see if there's anything. Do you have any questions for me?
Miss Giddens, since I
Yes.
already turned in something, I did like just a little while ago, that will count as an attendance, right?
Yes. If you've already turned in something since we got out, that will count as one attendance. And let's see, I think I had already marked you having turned in something.
It was 5-9.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I've been trying to look at my emails constantly all day long to see as people are turning things in and sending me things. I know I have gotten some things from students from this class, not as much as I need to be getting, but I have gotten a few things. So there are some of you who need to go and look at that. I don't want to start calling out names of people that I need to get work from, but you know who you are. If you haven't turned in listening journals, if you haven't turned in answers to questions for chapters, there's all kinds of things that you can do. This last test, the grades are in. For the most part, you did well, but there were a few of you who would probably have wanted to have taken a makeup if you could have. Unfortunately, that's going to be rather difficult to do. Now, I am meeting a student tomorrow at Piggly Wiggly parking lot to give him a makeup. If there's anyone who really, really needs to make a test up or wants to give me something in person, if you will contact me through a Moodle message, through a text message, through an email, I'll set up something with you to meet you in person to give you a chance to make up a test or whatever you might need. Hey, Zach, I see you've joined us. I will do that because I'm perfectly healthy. I have no problems whatsoever. And I don't mind meeting you somewhere like the parking lot at Piggly Wiggly or Burger King or something to give you a makeup test if you need to take one. But however, I will not set that up with you. You have to contact me and tell me you're interested in doing that. So let me know. I see Desmond has joined us as well. Let me mark that. Some of you have your mics muted. If you want to talk, you have to unmute your mic. I assume you can hear me, but unless you unmute your mic, I can't hear you. Does anybody else have any questions or concerns? All right, I'm going to give you my cell number again, and then if you need to text me, you can reach me at 256-404-1447. Send me a text so I'll know who you are, because I won't answer it if I don't recognize the number lots of times. But if you'll send me a text, then I'll know it's you. But I'll be happy to try to work with you any way I can. I know this is a very different semester. Some of your other classes may be doing Teams meetings as well. And I'm going to try to do one each Tuesday and Thursday at about 11 o'clock for you so that you can at least get that credit. As far as an attendance credit, this counts as one attendance. And every time you send me any work or every time you Moodle message me or text me or email me, that counts as an attendance as well. So all of you have one attendance for this week. You need to do something else this week to count as a second attendance unless you've already turned in some work. Jacayla, I had met with you earlier and I'd already gotten some work for Allison. So anybody else that wants to send me work or text me or message me or call me or ride by my house and wave. Anybody want to sing a song? Y'all are all so quiet. Are you all sleeping?
Could I get the number again?
Yes, 256-404-1447. That's my cell.
Thank you.
Text me first so I'll know it's you before you try to call. That way I'll know to answer it. Anybody else? All right, I'm going to upload this to Moodle so that anybody who is not able to meet with us now can at least listen to it to get the information. I will try to upload the rest of the romantic lectures as soon as possible. I had them recorded, but for some reason they stopped uploading from my phone. And so now I'm going to have to try to redo it from a different source. So I'm going to try this. Teams has a way of uploading to YouTube and then to Moodle. So hopefully I can get that worked out in the next day or two. Okay. Any other questions before we get off?
No, ma'am.
All right, everybody stay safe, wash your hands, stay 6 feet apart, all that good stuff. And I hope to talk to you again next week, and I hope to see you in the near future. Bye-bye and have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.